So today I'm doing my lashes again. I did do my lashes last week Tuesday, and today is Tuesday. So they lasted exactly a week, which is great. This is the longest. I did try to do lashes before when my mom was going to get them like done professionally and stuff. It's expensive. So she thought maybe she could DIY it, but I do it for her, but they weren't lasted. They looked kind of goofy. But my sister has gotten into doing her lashes, and I guess it's like in the glue and the whole bunch of stuff. So I gave it a second chance, and I found an application that works for me. Took a little while to get used to, but it worked for me. So my first official time doing them on myself, at least, where they lasted, was last week Tuesday. So they last about a week, and I'm really happy with that, actually. I think that's a perfect amount of time for them to be on my eyes. To be fair, this past week I've done a lot of makeup stuff. So here's a few. There's a few makeup looks I've done. So I've just kind of been more abrasive with them, like putting on the makeup, taking off the makeup. I gotta really get up in there because nobody want like eyeshadow stuck on the eyelids. And today I'm gonna reapply them. So y'all are gonna do it with me because why not? Here is the lashes. They're I got them off Amazon. They're called Focapecia. Focapecia. I don't know. Can you see it? I don't know. I like them. They're wispy. Jesus Christ. They're wispy lashes. They're clusters and individuals. I'm not gonna hold you. I like asked ChatGPT what type of lash shape and such would look best on my eyes, and they said like wispy, light stuff, because I apparently have almond shaped eyes, and I don't need like the harsh type of lashes. I've tried them. That's what my sister typically wears. I don't really care for them on my face. I think they're too harsh for my face. I kind of prefer the lighter look. So this is the glue I used. Lamesi. See? It has the bond and the seal. Apparently, according to chat, this is where all my information comes from for real. This is the ones that have the bond and the seal will last longer. Where it stayed on for a week, I'm not gonna complain. They stayed on for a week. I am not complaining. So what I did was apply the bond like mascara on the under parts of my eyes, and then take the clusters and just stick them on there. Disclaimer, we're gonna be real up close and personal with my eyelid. So if you're queasy about eye stuff, eyeballs and all that, watch my other stuff. If you're not, yeah. So I tried to keep them like close to my lash line, but without actually like poking my eye, cause ouch. And they were a bit uncomfortable because I don't wear, lashes. So I had to get used to the feeling of things on my eyes. But once I got used to it, we were lit. Hi. Wide angle. This is what they look like. So I have 16-inch, 14, I said, is it inches or centimeters? Millimeters, they're millimeters. I have 16, 14, 12, 10, 6, and 9. But 6 and 5. The 6 and 5 are, I think those are called individuals. And I guess they're I use them for the inner part of my eye, like right here. And last time I just used the 12 and the 10. But I like the length. But because I use those for the outers, I feel like it was a little imbalanced because I went from 10 to 6, and then I don't know. I felt like another 10 on the inner part of my eye, like close to the inner, would have been um too straight. Yeah, I think would have been too straight. So I just went with the whatever was the smaller ones. But this week I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try 14, 12, 12, 10. So 14, 12, 12, 10. Let's try. Let's see. If I don't like it, well, there's always next week. This is the tweezers I'm using. They're like acne tweezers, but I don't know. I don't really like them for acne. They're a little like crooked. They're curved, which is great for like picking them up. The straight one I used picked them up, but my sister was like, "Nah, use the curved ones. They're for the lashes." But she has the actual one for the lashes, but I don't like it. I don't think it grips good. So we'll use the forceps. This is the Bond. So it's kind of like a mascara applicator. I hate mascara so much. It looks gorgeous, but the issue with it is that it sucks to take off your lashes without them suckers balding. It's just, I'm good. I'll risk it for this though. This stuff comes off pretty fine with like water. Let them soak and then just softly comb them off your lashes. So I'm gonna be like looking at my actual mirror because it's clearer to me than this camera on my iPad, so that I can see what I'm doing. I don't do the whole lash because I feel like it's gonna dry too quickly. I don't move that fast, so I'm gonna do like, ooh, I probably shouldn't have this airing out like that. In sections. I always do one eye better too. So I'll just show you when I'm done. I pick them up like that, and then just pop underneath, like mascara. Okay, I put it on. You can't really. Can you tell? I don't know. Okay, they curve like that. So I'm gonna grab it from the top part and then let the curved end sit on my lash. See? I'm a little too drunk for this. I'm a little too drunk for this. Well, y'all can't really see it. Hold on. That's what they look like. You see the difference between my eyes? Like, it's like my lashes, but better. Right? I was looking right at you, right? I don't know. Looking at the camera is so weird. Because I look at the screen and I'm looking at me. But I think to make eye contact, technically, I look here. But I think, yeah, they're like mine, but better. It's cute. Until I get that fix that takes for you know me. How'd it look? Do I need the individual or another 10? Hold on, I'm gonna lift the lid. I feel like the space is too naked. I'm gonna put an individual. I think I like that. Look at it. I don't know if the lighting does it any justice here. Hold on, let me just grab y'all a little bit. Face the light. I don't know why I'm twisting on this side. Well, you can see the sideways view of this eye versus that one. It's pretty. I like it. And I know you know what's going on. I'm going home, I'ma take it out for him. I'ma strip down on your wrong, girl. Boy, man, mad at you. I had to get back at you, yeah. Got in the man, got in the damage in the Malibu. At you, at you. Had to get back at you. Damage in the Malibu. Had to get back at you. Had to get back at you, yeah. Wanna party to the morning night. I don't think that he sees it. I don't think that he sees it. It's my money on the table now. She was funny, didn't get funny now. Then my money, talking to me loud. Money, with me, so much shut your mouth. Money now. Oh, I got the glow my eyelid. Now. Under. Yeah. See, I got drunk last night, and I'm still drunk today. But I had a mighty high. I appear where I'll stay. But all this easy Sunday living. Booked and busy. Where I lay. But all this easy Sunday living. I walked out to the pool. I will lay me down in it. That's what I'll do. Broke my heart. Another day. It's just too hard, and I'm in unbearable pain. But all this easy Sunday living. But this Sunday, ain't I telling I'm building? It's the dumb thing to do. Easy Sunday living. Poke myself in the eye. Poking my own self in the eye is crazy work. Mind your business, I'm doing it again. I'm not poking myself in the eye, but I need to just feel like this one is too tall. I think I didn't lay it evenly. Look. Like, you see the last two in the end? They're like not gradual. Like, I don't, like, it doesn't look even. And I put a 10 there. You don't even see it. Ugh. Death of me. He'll be the death of me. The death of me. The death of me. That's much better. That's gonna be what it be for real. I'm not gonna let myself irk myself to fix it and then stab myself in the eye. I'm not gonna do that. Leave it alone. Okay, it's up there. They're on. I'm here. Get over here. I think they're pretty. Right. You mine. Well, let me know. I feel like the glue is just so present in this eye. And then this one is there, but it's not like doing too much. This one you see the damn, like, it's always something. But I feel like from afar, I know it's like, let me see your lids. Them shit's clumpy. I don't think nobody's doing that. But it's gonna be what it be for real. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm gonna seal them. Seal. I don't know a way to apply this. I guess I could show y'all. Well, not be all in y'all face now. Done. Gotta dry your lids. It's giving cuckoo. That's okay. But they say for like 24 hours, don't let water touch them. At least that's what they tell my mama when she gets her lashes done. So I'm gonna just do that. But yeah. Hold on. Rip this down. I don't need to see that much of my forehead. Okay. These are the lashes. I think they look cute. But let me know what y'all think. Have a good night.